Last episode, things finally clicked as we pulled off 3 enormous results, but now can we keep it up for the rest of the season? Hey, what's going on? Respected Jeff here, and I am finally back. This is going to be an action-packed episode as my little thank you to being so patient with my time off in this series. We're going to have 13 games, 30 minutes of action, and tons of exciting stuff coming up. Life has been really crazy for me recently, but I'm hoping to be back to normal now, or at least uploading once a week at bare minimum. But enough intro, the focus is back on our West Ham squad. We left off last episode with some good results, and we find ourselves in 8th place just outside our promotion spot. But before we get back into the league, we start off with a cup game against Portsmouth, which should give our youth an opportunity to show what they've got. So without any further ado, let's get to the games. A return to action after a while out here and a return to the London Stadium. Can we make it count? Plenty of youth in this match. We've got Bell at goalkeeper, Carson Gordson, the American, at left back, Ed Green, who's becoming a bit of a star here at central attacking midfielder, and Alexander up top, but it's Ed Green who makes the difference right away, scoring a goal. Beautiful finish off the post and in, and he continues his hot run of form, really establishing himself in this side this season. Green again getting on the ball, twisting and turning in the box, clever pass through for Alexander, just doesn't come off. Green with plenty of the ball though, trying to make something happen here. The give and go, lays it off, Cabrera plays it through for Nathan Holland, lofting it up, and Alexander heads it down past the goalkeeper for a second goal, and our youth shining already. Great goals from both of those players. Chance coming in from Portsmouth now, header from distance, Bell makes easy work of that to palm it over the net, and we maintain our 2-0 lead. Headed at goal again, this time off the crossbar, biked out of our own penalty area, second half. Chance for us to grab a third though, it's Alexander brought down. Unfortunately, he looks to be injured. Hopefully he shakes that one off. Coming through though, it's Portsmouth dancing into the box, no one closing down, laid off and fired into the back of the net. Absolute rocket, nothing Bell could do about that. And it's definitely not on the goalkeeper that chance was let in. But Ed Green again, twisting his man in the box and puts it into the far corner for a second goal. 3-1, doubles our lead yet again, and at the 76th minute, we look to go ahead with a victory in this game here. Pittman lays it off, though, and looking to get a ball in from wide. Gordson unable to close down. Header flicked over the top, and a fantastic assist for a second goal for Portsmouth, but it was in the 93rd minute. Couldn't get a chance to grab their third goal. 3-2 is the end result, and a pretty exciting match to return to action with. Not bad at all. We get the result in the end. But it wasn't without a bit of concern with our defense. Good stuff from Ed Green yet again, and we march on. In the meantime, a couple offers coming in for Anang and Trot, our goalkeepers, who haven't featured much. We've had them both on the transfer list for a while, so they'll be shipped out. And next, we return to league action, finally again in front of the home fans against Sheffield Wednesday. Can we break into a promotion spot? Only time will tell, and let's get straight to it. Here we go, London Stadium again, and can we keep up our winning run of form? I think that's 3 or 4 in a row here. Nathan Holland trying to make something happen on the wing. It's been a little disappointing from our winger here. Still just not coming off for him this season, but I believe in him. We saw what he could do last season, so it's just a matter of getting our winger back to form. Ball put in, and Sheffield Wednesday get in front. I think that was Adam Reach again. He just rips us apart with those crosses in from wide every single time we play them. Lucas Nemecha charging down the wing, making short work of a few defenders here. Cutting inside, stops on a dime, lays it off. Cullen flicks it back. The chance just not quite on, and the ball played over the top. Settled in Hugill straight at the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, that was it. They edge us out by 1 goal. Pretty uneventful game all in all, and we got to do better. That's a disappointing loss. After failing to capitalize on that game, it was West Brom up next. Nemecha projected goals at 49 right now. He's tailed off a little bit as of late, but we've seen what he can do. I am sure he'll have plenty more opportunities to score goals this season. And speaking of that, cutting inside now on his favorite right foot, blocked by the defender. That was a pretty good chance for us so far. West Brom coming down on our end now. Lobbed in, headed down at goal. And that was an opportunity gone missing for them. Nemecha just before the halftime whistle here. Haksabanovic rides out a challenge. Can he pick out the right pass now? Yes, he can. Cullen has a go. Blocked by the defense. West Brom defense brutal all game. One more chance for West Brom here coming at the end of the match. Cut out again. Neither side with many opportunities at all. And it ends level 0-0. Neither side able to score any goals. And we really got to kick things into gear in the league. This is again disappointing. All right, well, a little bit of a break here. Trot and Anang have both been sold. We'll get a little bit of money for them, and I think we're set at goalkeeper moving forward. So we march on in the league now. It is time to turn things around. We absolutely need to do better. This time it's Cardiff City again in front of the home fans. All right, here we go. Nemecha alongside Hugill and Holland just behind them. Can our trio up top make some kind of difference here in this match? That's 2 games without a win for us. We really need to do better if we want any hope at promotion this time. Give and go. Hugill in the box. Fantastic finish. Give and go with Haksabanovic there, and that is more like it from our striker. A goal up already pretty early in the match. Garmston loving life at left back like usual, charging forwards. Can he pick out the right pass? Putting it back for Nemecha off the post. Outstanding opportunity, headed out for a corner. It's been so much better from our team already. Set up 4 at the back, and Hugill puts it in for a second. 2-0, and just before the halftime whistle, Cardiff getting forwards. Can they pull one back? Lobbed up, and a terrible, terrible header over the post takes us into halftime with our 2-goal lead still intact. Lucas Nemecha shrugging off his man like he's not even there, flying forwards using his pace. What can he do here? Still going, lays it off, and again, put back for Hugill, spins around, puts it into the corner. Not the prettiest finish you'll see, but he completes his hat trick in some style. Just the man we needed to rescue this team at a time when we're struggling for results here, and surely we'll go on to grab a victory in this match. Cardiff with a far throw-in into the box, flicked over his man. Tompkins says no thank you, boots that one away. We save ourselves the clean sheet so far. Haksabanovic picking out Lucas Nemecha on the wing. He's had a lot of space here, but can he get a goal for himself this time? Trying to cut inside. Does so. Has a shot. Oh, just over the bar. Not far off at all. We've seen him score a couple goals from those positions. This time Ed Green with some really tricky footwork, dragged down in the box. Looked like a definite penalty for me, but the referee fails to blow the whistle on that one. Green still doing a good job, though, making a menace of himself. This time he gets forward, though, and he has a shot dragged wide of the net, and again fails to score. But it doesn't matter. 3-0 in the end. Whistle blows. We get our victory. We get back to top form and some good performances from our top players. Hugill with the hat trick, and hopefully this is again a turning point for our season. All right, well, that win pulls us 3 more points back to take us into 10th, still within striking distance of our promotion spot. We just need consistency now, and unfortunately my recording software really messed up during these next couple of games, so you have to bear with me. It's some short highlights and no audio, and I had to cobble up some clips by cutting out the frozen frames, but you should get the gist. Back into action here against Bristol Rovers, again in front of the home fans. First opportunity here, Lucas Nemecha cutting in, fantastic finish from the captain, Mark Noble, to make it 1-0. Really good stuff from the team, but Bristol Rovers got right back into it, drawing level 1-1 just before the halftime whistle, grabbing another goal in the second half and a third in rapid succession, bringing us to the 80th minute. 86th minute now, Lucas Nemecha with the chance, linking up with Hugill to pull us 1 goal behind, and Ashish, the substitute, comes on for an exciting comeback tie, 3-3. Still only a point, but good heart from the team. All right, next game against Millwall at the Den. Early penalty opportunity for Nemecha, who converts it 1-0 again. We're flying high offensively, at least. Hugill tucks it away for a second goal. Fantastic stuff from the team. Taking us into the second half here, Hugill does it all himself, taking on several men and slamming it home for his personal second of the night. Archie Hall makes it 4 and really puts this game out of reach with still 30 minutes left to play. Could we go on to score even more? Well, the answer came soon with Hugill one-on-one with the goalkeeper to complete his second hat trick of the episode, 5-0, and one of our best performances yet. Next up, it was Crystal Palace. That's top of the league, Crystal Palace. They've been running away with it so far and taking our good form into this match. Could we make something happen here? Nemecha playing it through. Nathan Holland out on the left this time. Can he start to find his form this season? No, can't quite pick out the right pass. Crystal Palace defending really well. Not too many opportunities for either team, but coming into the second half here, shot goes off a button into the back of the net, left way too open in the box. Crystal Palace take the lead. 1 goal, 86th minute now, one final chance for us. Carmston putting it back, and Alexander headed right at the goalkeeper. That was our best opportunity of the match. Well played to Crystal Palace. They are deserved leading the league right now. Names such as Almiron, McTominay, and Dyer in the side. Absolutely outrageous squad for the championship. And now we move on. All right, well, it's another break in action here. Back to the EFL Cup. We take on Watford. Premier League side Watford, so it should be a big test for us. A quick look at the table, though, in the league here. We sit in 11th place. It has not been good enough for us this episode. It's a shame because you see what we're capable of. We win 5-0 one game and then we lose the next. Fair enough against Crystal Palace, but we're definitely dropping points against teams that we just shouldn't be losing against. So for this side, even though Watford are definitely a notch above us, I'm going to rotate a lot. It's Ed Green behind Alexander, Afolayan out on the wing, Gordson at left back once again, and then in the middle of the pitch we have Hull, and then Poole and Bennett in our back line. Goalkeeper Bell, like usual, he's impressed a lot despite his low-ish rating, and now we take on Watford. Alright, here we go with possession to start. We're at the London Stadium at least. Can Ed Green be the driving force for our attack once again? Lucas Nemecha out on the wing though. Flying past his man in the box now. Can he make something happen? Takes one final touch and puts a deadly ball across the face of goal. Archie Hall tries to settle, but well defended by Watford. Another chance just minutes later. Lance Alexander linking up with Ed Green. What can he do here? Cutting inside, and he sneaks a beautiful ball through. Alexander takes a touchdown, and again, a really, really good ball across the face of goal. Couldn't find Archie Hall running onto it. It's laid back off. Can we get one more opportunity? Still pushing on the attack. Watford defending well. Ball laid off in the box. Afolayan one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, he has to do better there. And the scoreline still level. We started really, really strong. Watford with the reply though. Cutting into the box. Shot deflected. Poole takes his man down. It's Bennett who comes down and in the back of the net. That is really, really poor. From one center back to another. Poole takes out Bennett and he looks to be injured after that as well. And it ends in a goal. That is a terrible run of play from us. Watford take the lead. Chance to double it here, putting it across, and it's headed away. Calvert-Lewin trying to get on the end of that one, and Bennett out there to cover. Flicked over his head, and a shot rocketed off the post. Watford asking a lot of questions of our back line, and we haven't answered them particularly well after going down. Another header coming in at Bell, and the follow-up header in the back of the net. Deserved double lead now from Watford, 2-0. We really got to get ourselves back in this game. Still a lot of match left to play though. Alexander, beautiful touch into space after the pass from Green off the post, but he does manage to finish in the end of that move. A little clunky, but he gets the job done, and once again, Ed Green picking out the assist. He has been fabulous all episode, all season really. Watford trying to grab their third though, fires one in at Bell. Calvert-Lewin doing really well so far. Watford has a stacked squad. They've also got Zaha on the wings and a couple big names in the center of the pitch as well. But we still have a chance to pull things level here. Oh, really, really clever stuff from Nemecha to flick that one through. Carson Gordson taking a touchdown, but every single loose ball seems to be going Watford's way so far. Zaha, top of the box now, still going, picks out Campagna in the box, way too open. Poor marking there from Bennett, and they grab their third. Game out of our reach now. They come away with a win. It's the end of our EFL Cup run. Again, some bright performances from some of our youth, but just not good enough from the team. We were outclassed. And hopefully this can give us the focus we need to get back to the league. Alright, well that was disappointing. Quick look at the league table now. We sit in 11th place, simply not good enough for a squad of this caliber. Crystal Palace still in first by some margin. Bristol City leads sitting in 6th right now. We could overtake them with a couple of wins, and it has to start here. Well, Leeds are not just going to make life easy for us here. A ton of possession early in the match. We were struggling to cover wide open in the center of the pitch here. But we do eventually drive them back. Hamdallah, I think the league leading scorer, maybe second place, but he's up there, the lead striker. Give and go here outside the box. Fantastic strike. That shows exactly what he's capable of, and that puts Leeds in front. Nothing we can even do to defend against that. That is an absolute world-class strike there. Garmston taking a touch through. It's Cullen dragged down. We're having a trouble finding any space here. Hugill taking another touch. Somehow falls to the feet of us going forwards. Haksabanovic. Quick change of pace and uses his acceleration here, getting in the box. Chance straight at the goalkeeper. Casilla keeps that one out. Really good stuff from our attacking midfielder though. And it's laid through now. Nemecha pushing through the center, and another chance blasted over the bar. That is two absolute perfect opportunities for us. Couldn't capitalize on either. Haksabanovic lays it off. Hugill, and a third. Again, straight at Casilla. Not even to halftime yet. A bunch of good opportunities, and then just before the whistle, Holland laying it up, header down at goal, and a fourth opportunity goes missing. I've got to say, I think we've been the better team so far, but Leeds with that absolute class strike by Hamdallah to put them in front, still maintains that lead. Hugill out with an injury, unfortunately. Don't want to risk it. I bring in Alexander. Nemecha can stay on the wing. Alexander getting involved immediately. Links up really well with Haksabanovic, just not tall enough to get on the end of that header, but Alexander doing his usual job of creating chances from the striker position again. Lays one through, the pass finds its way through for Nemecha, again saved by the keeper. Haksabanovic is there to clean it up, but it's offsides. We just can't catch a break. I really feel like we've deserved a goal so far in this match, but it just hasn't fallen for us. Ed Green coming on as a substitute. What can he do here? Fantastic footwork. Makes the most of that. Beats 3 or 4 men on the turn. Play continues here. Colin lays it through. Ashish takes a touch inside. Fantastic finish. Again coming on as a substitute and again scoring a goal. Initially, to me, that looked offsides, but after further inspection, it wasn't. The man stays, and our goal stays 1-1. Leeds United with a chance here. Plays it through. Just cut out. Coming to the end of the match here. And a chance maybe on the counter-attack here for us to find a goal. Leeds pulled way out of position, played through. Nemecha is through on goal, 1v1. Surely he has to finish this one. Lays it off for Alexander, 2-1 in the dying seconds of the game. Brilliant stuff by the team. We fought so hard all game, and that is absolutely deserved from us. Little lapse in concentration perhaps in Leeds' backline. They were pushing for a winner as well, but we get it in the end. A tough away matchup and one that we stood up to really well. Alexander with the game-winning goal. Unselfish from Nemecha to lay that one off. Brilliant stuff from the team. 3 points, and we march on. All right, well, that takes us into 8th place again, just behind Leeds United. That is a really important result for us against a team like them. So more league games coming up. Finally, my recording software has worked. Again, we'll have some game audio and better clips for the upcoming games. A little bit of rotation here, but mostly the same side we're used to, and we take on Birmingham. All right, here we go. London Stadium. Can we make it a special evening for us and get yet another win? This could take us into a promotion playoff spot at the very least if we do manage a win here. But Birmingham, again, not going to make life easy for us. Header down at goal. Button straight at it. It's a poor header from the Birmingham forward. That was a good opportunity for them. Chance in the counterattack. Ashish pushing upfield. Oh, tries to pick out a pass here. He's given a start, Ashish. He's impressed a lot in the minutes he has been given, and I think it's about time that he gets more, but it doesn't matter. Hugill is the one who makes the difference up top. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic turn and slots it right into the bottom corner. He and Nemecha have been absolutely on fire all season. Nemecha dropping off just a little bit in the last couple of games. Hugill picking up the slack, though, in some fashion. Goal after goal for our striker. And this just proves why he's our preferred number 9 up top all season long. He showed he could do it last season. He's showing he could do it again this season. And he's still pushing for the golden boot here. Ed Green, good turn of pace, beats his man. Doesn't beat the second man, though, with the cross. Ashish battling for that header, loses out on the follow-up, and it's booted downfield. Baker, Green getting stuck in there with a challenge. Good heart from him to be pressuring these balls on the wing. He's making the most of his opportunities in this team. Antonio doing really well at right back. I know it's probably not where he'd like to be played, but it's where the team needs him most right now. And as a longtime West Ham player, I think he's happy to just help out the squad. Hugill played through on this opportunity, and it's a really bold finish, trying to chip the goalkeeper from a tight angle. Doesn't come off for him, but I'm not going to question it as one of the league's leading scorers. We'll see what he's capable of. Baker takes a touch down in the box. Jimenez takes a touch around Green. Fantastic opportunity off the post and just cleared away. Really scary stuff coming from the Birmingham attack. I thought that was going to be a goal for them for sure. Mikel Antonio, though, pushing forward, using his strength to hold his man off and the pace to get in behind. Brilliant stuff coming out of right back, and with the left foot puts a ball in. Cleared just away, but we attack once again now. Ed Green coming forwards. Good piece of skill. Beats his man. And he just has to work it back. Brilliant pass through, though. Finds Haksabanovic, and he tucks it away. Hugill up top for the goal once again. But that's all Ed Green. I thought the play was over, but that is a world-class pass through to find Haksabanovic, who eventually sets up our striker for his second goal of the evening. Birmingham looking to be out of this game now. We are running rampant with possession up here. Look at that pass again from Ed Green. Turns and picks that pass out perfectly. Hugill always going to finish from that kind of range, and he grabs his second. Colin bombing forwards now. Trying to sneak a pass through here. Ashish finds the pass. Hugill lays it off. Haksabanovic puts it in for a third just before halftime. Hugill with an assist to his name as well. He's been outstanding. And so is Haksabanovic, if I'm being honest. He's growing into a better and better role with each passing game, it seems. Haksabanovic, he's deadly going forwards. Not too bad defensively either. He fits in really well at center mid. Free kick straight at Button from Birmingham. We maintain our 3-goal lead, and another shot blocked wide of the post. Thought that was in for just a second there. We just got to hang on now. This win would be important for us. Nemecha flying in for a challenge, comes away with it, nothing given, and a deflected shot into the back of the net. I would be fuming if that was scored against us. But Nemecha's had a couple of those opportunities this season, always presses really high, so I gotta say it's not a fluke from him. Always dangerous from those kind of positions, winning the ball back and charging forwards. Lance Alexander beating a few men here. Really tight footwork, didn't quite come off for him as a substitute. Still looking to score some more goals for himself, Lance Alexander, and still a very bright prospect. Ed Green really working things around here offensively, great footwork. And the play continues. Ed Green taking his man on one-on-one. Oh, how about that? Leaves him in the dust, chips the goalkeeper, doesn't quite come off. Hugill deflected, and it finally goes in. Well, that would have been goal of the season for sure if Ed Green could have finished that first opportunity, but it doesn't matter. Hugill gets his hat trick, and Ed Green, I don't think he technically gets the assist for that one, but we're going to say he was leading the line for most of that goal. Everything seems to be running through him offensively. What a talent we have on our hands. Look at those replays. Absolutely outstanding stuff. And Hugill, as always, staying on it until the ball finds its way into the back of the net. He's always going to find goals in those kind of situations. Callan's trying to leave his man just outside the box. Finds its way in, though, in the back of the net, 5-1. And they pull 1 goal back. Our clean sheet ruined, but the result surely not at this point. Birmingham trying to make something happen here. Sloppy play again. Button flies out there to cover that one up. Finally, the whistle blows. The tide started to turn a little bit, but way too late for Birmingham to get back in this. Yet another hat trick from Hugill. I don't even have enough words to describe how great he's been as a striker for us, and now we get another win because of it. All right, well, the play continues here. Rotherham United up next. My cursor on the screen there, if anyone caught that. So Nemecha turning his man, though. Chance coming in early in the match. Hugill straight at the goalkeeper and then headed over the net. Good opportunity, and hopefully he can find some goals again in this game here. Haksabanovic plays it through. Hugill again. Unselfish play. Lays it back off Haksabanovic. Bit of an understanding starting to form between these two. A lot of goals coming between the two of them. Well, a bunch of players really starting to establish themselves now. Haksabanovic, he was a guaranteed starter anyways, but starting to score and assist with much more frequency now. Lays that one off for Noble. How about that? The final pass to Nemecha. Just blocked by the center back here. Haksabanovic finding his way into the box again. Stops, turns his man, cutting inside, dragged down. A little bit of a weak call, I think, but the penalty is given Cooper, the culprit here. Yeah, he tugged on his shirt a little bit. Haksabanovic did go down easy. But Mark Noble stepping up to take the penalty. Blocked by the keeper anyway. Still only 1 goal to separate these two teams, despite our absolute dominance here. Haksabanovic, so much of the ball, and he's so composed on it as well, trying to play through Hugill, who drags down the goalkeeper there. That's a poor free kick given away, and a foul for our striker. Coming in, though, it's Murphy. Peter Murphy, the right back, playing for Rotherham. He's a striker by trade, one of the most promising strikers around, actually. I looked him up, 87 potential. I don't know why they're sticking him at fullback there, but not my decision to make, I guess. Nemecha bombing forwards here. Beautiful pass from Hugill to pick him out, and he's never going to miss from that kind of range. Lucas Nemecha linking up again with Hugill for a goal to his name. And another assist for Hugill. Actually, he's shaping up to be maybe our leading goal scorer and assister this season, Hugill, if things continue this way. Nemecha cutting in from the wing. Still going. Gives it away there. That's poor from the striker. Rotherham with a rare look at our side of the pitch. Coming forwards now on the counterattack. And a couple options forwards now. Running onto it. Callan's trying to cover. And lays it off. Point blank shot off the post. And the follow-up is in 2-1. This game starting to be under a little bit of threat here after Rotherham pulled that one back. But Noble lays it off for Holland. Spins inside. Surely he finishes. Oh, that is a world-class save from their goalkeeper. And Holland still unlucky. Just can't find a goal or assist to save his life this season, it seems like. And Rotherham making our life difficult. Almost another chance for them here. Still only that 1 goal separating us. Hugill lays it back off. Oh, Shirley from Green off the post. That was a brilliantly worked opportunity. Into the box again. Nemecha heading down. And Peter Murphy boots that one up the pitch. Rotherham getting forwards now. Lays it back, given away poorly there. Nemecha trying to play it through. Green still going. Cutting it back again. Nemecha, and again laid off. Ed Green cutting inside, leaves his man in the dust with that Cruyff turn, and he scores a goal. 3-1, Ed Green still fantastic this season. Great goal, great link-up play, and a really outstanding team effort here. Quick look at the replay. Peter Murphy, again, their right back, like I mentioned earlier, at fault for that goal. Quick look at him, though. I just want to highlight to you guys, he's a striker, 19 years of age, 69 overall, 87 potential. He's loaned in from a Chilean team. He's definitely unhappy with the loan. We're going to keep an eye on him. I don't think any striker of his caliber or potential wants to be played at right back, especially for a team like Rotherham that's not even playing well. So I'm going to keep an eye on him for next season. Maybe that Chilean connection can bring us in transfer. We don't necessarily need a striker, but when a player like that might be in or around the market, we're going to try to snag him before a bigger team does. Absolutely fantastic victory from the team, though. Rotherham not putting up too much of a fight. They did grab that one goal, but aside from that, really barely had a look in our half at all. Absolutely dominant performance by us. That's what I expect from our team every single week, and hopefully we can keep it up with these kind of results. Alright, well, things finally starting to turn around for us now. 6th place, we've just snuck into a promotion playoff spot. 2 points ahead of Nottingham Forest, and plenty of room to move upwards from here. A lot of season left to play, only 18 games in so far. Next up, it's 2nd place, Bristol City. Alright, well, we've done it against some of the bottom teams. Can we do it against the top now? There we have Hugill and Nemecha up top. Ed Green gets the start as well. I think he's more than deserved it. And now it's a chance for him to prove if he can do it against some of the bigger sides in this division. Bristol City building a really, really powerful squad. And they've been good so far this season, looking to be one of the automatic teams going up. Laid off now, out wide. Cabrera filling in at right back. Can't quite close down, give and go. Really good stuff from Bristol. And trying to play it through. Man looks offsides, and he has whistle blows. Some pressure starting to mount from them. So it's a little bit of a break from us now. We just can't seem to touch the ball here. Finally, one back. Colin charging forwards. That's one back yet again. Bristol City not giving us any kind of breathing room here. And the pressure continues to mount. De Silva flying down the wing. How about that for a quick change of pace? Garmston heading away. And Ed Green finally taking a touch away 14 minutes into the match. That's the first real bit of possession we've had now, and it's only a counterattack. Coming forwards now, Lucas Nemecha. Trying to find the give and go here. Ed Green lays it off for Hugill. Trying to play that final ball through, and he just couldn't do it. A little bit of indecision, and it blows our one opportunity we've had so far. Masengo getting forwards. Trying to hold back Bristol City. They're just flying down the middle of the pitch, though, like we're not even there. Ball out wide now. Cabrera looking to cover. Early ball put in. Callens is there to get it away. Mark Noble trying to clear that one. A little bit of possession for us now near the 30th minute. Ed Green picks the ball up. Oh, fantastic bit of skill, and he finishes it 1-0. A bit against the run of play. Our first real look at goal. Ed Green making the most of that chance. Fantastic goal. Well, I said in that last game, the opportunity, he almost chipped the keeper, and that move that Hugill finished could have been goal of the season, and I think that just might have been. It was a really similar opportunity, but with a flip-flap skill there, beats his man, and scores a fantastic goal in the process. Josh Cullen injured by his man, and then with the revenge foul there to give it away in a dangerous position, picks up a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, really dangerous ball coming in there from Bristol, and despite that goal, they are still the dominant side in this game so far. Dancing into the box, chance right at Button, and they continue to push on a lot of good opportunities. So far, we've seen him out coming into the second half here. Ed Green flying into that challenge, and a crazy decision from the referee to award a red card for that. I just don't agree with that at all. A little bit of a rash challenge perhaps, maybe a yellow, but red seems really, really harsh for that kind of tackle. Well, a man down for the rest of the game. Jordan Hugill dropping into the attacking midfielder role. We're just going to go without a striker for the time being to make up for that. Cabrera out wide. Hugill doing really well to hold his man off to set that play up in the first place. Played through, and Hugill is there to finish it as well. He started it, he ended it, and we grab a goal despite being a man down. Fantastic stuff from the team. And with about 40 minutes left in the match, we just have to hang on. Hugill, again, dropping deep and getting involved with a link-up play here. Ashish coming on, give and go. And he looks to have an opportunity at goal. Ashish chips the keeper 3-0. And we're really turning the tide here. 2 goals after going a man down. And to be honest, we've actually looked better since that red card. I don't know what's going on with Bristol. Maybe they got a little overconfident pushing up. I don't know what you can even do against that, though. That is an absolute world-class finish by Ashish. He's really starting to establish himself. Noble and Cullen definitely are starters going forwards, but Ashish making a real name for himself on some of these other matches. Lucas Nemecha with a chance to make it 4. That would have been insane. 78 minutes into the match now. Coming in from a corner, Haksabanovic takes a touch in, lofting it up. Callan's edge of the box. Substitute Archie Hall is there, and it is a fourth. 80 minutes played, and we take ourselves 4 in front. Surely we'll come away with a win now. 3 of those goals scored since the red card. One of the weirdest games I've seen in a while. Archie Hall grabs his 2nd of the season. Really good stuff from him to come back and fight for contention in this team this season. A huge win for us against 2nd place Bristol City, and that'll take us even further up the table. Hopefully we can stay here. I really want to fight for promotion this season. I think we deserve it, and now we've showed what we can do against some of the top sides in this division. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Alright, well, tons of games played at this point now, from 9 games to 19 in the span of this episode. We sit in 6th place now. I think we started the episode in 8th, so it is an improvement despite some shaky results earlier on, but we're starting to absolutely slam past some teams with really high score lines, showing what we can do up top at least. Defense might need to be sorted out, but I do like what I'm seeing from the team. In terms of the top scorers list, we are in contention here. Hugill just behind Hamdallah on 12 goals and Nemecha on 10. Either of them could go on to win it if they keep it up. Sigurdsson starting to run away with it though on 14 goals. And taking a look at our team goals here for Season 4, we want to win promotion. That's number 1. We're in 6th, so it's definitely possible. We signed our MLS starter with Callens, and 40 goals between Hugill and Nemecha. We've got 22 of 40. And as a reminder, these are league goals, not overall, because I think probably already in the 30s if we count total goals. Yeah, looking at that, 13 for Hugill and 17 for Nemecha. I don't think that would be a fair goal if we were to count across all competitions. But in terms of the stats, Hugill, 13 goals, 12 assists. Absolute class from our striker Nemecha, 17 goals, 4 assists. Really good from the new signing as well. And while we're at it, tons of other players chipping in here too. Bradley Garmston, 24 appearances just behind Green, Hugill, and Nemecha on 25. Our defender has 24, a mainstay in the back line. Haksabanovic also on 24. 4 goals and 5 assists. It's been much better from him this season. Alexander not quite up to what we've come to expect from him. 4 goals, 4 assists, not too bad. 22 appearances is a little misleading. A lot of those are as a substitute. And Ashish really coming into the side and making an impact here. 15 appearances, starting to get more game time as the season goes on. The promising PSG midfielder, 5 goals. And Archie Hall, another one to highlight here, coming back from loan and really establishing himself. He's only a substitute for the time being, but he's still only 19 as well. Plenty of room for him to continue to grow and become a starter as players like Noble get older. Alright, well, I hope that was an exciting return for you all to watch with this West Ham career. Things will be back to normal now, and I'll be rolling out videos. We'll march on with this, coming up to the release of FIFA 21 and see how far we can take this West Ham team. We got exciting games coming up next, so make sure to tune in for that episode, and I'll be back very soon with that. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.